Hello and happy Tuesday. Hope that you're having a great day. I am having a great day myself, besides the rain. It's a bit dreary here in Maryland, but I am blessed and feeling good. So I wanted to hop on here just to share another tip that you may find helpful, especially if you are someone who is in the market to buy a new home and also currently own a home that you would need to sell to buy your next new construction home. Because I will tell you time and time again, do not, and I repeat, do not put your home on the market before you go under contract for a new construction home. Okay? I don't care who tells you that you should sell your house first to buy a new home, but I would not recommend this for many reasons. Many reasons, right? And I have heard from people who are, like you, who are searching for a new construction home but have a home to sell. They have said that there are some sales reps who work for the builder who have told them to sell their home first, okay? Or inexperienced agents have told them to sell their home first. That is a huge, huge no-no, okay? Especially if you're buying a new construction home, that is not complete. That's not complete, right? So this is how it works, because timing is everything. Timing is everything. And I've helped many clients list their home for sale to purchase new construction, and it has been a smooth transition. Okay. Timing is everything. You want to make sure if you have a home to sell, it is okay if you sign a contingent sales contract with the builder. However, most builders don't like contingent contracts because it's a 50-50 chance of you buying the home or not based on the sale of your home. Okay. So they're not really a fan of those contingent contracts, but they will take them. They will take them. Okay. And that's why you should hire an agent who actually has your best interest at heart, because we understand this process. This process can literally have some damaging effects on you if you take the wrong advice from a sales rep or an agent who's inexperienced. Because if you do sign a non-contingent contract, which means that you don't need the proceeds from the sale of your house, and you're going to buy this new construction home regardless. That's a non-contingent contract, right? That means if you do need the proceeds to buy this new home, but you've listened to your agent, you've listened to the sales rep, right, give you the wrong advice, what's going to happen next is, if your home does not sell in a timely fashion or at all for whatever reason, they can charge you fees. You can incur fees per day as that new home is sitting on the market, or they can take your earnest money deposit. And these earnest money deposits are not 1% of the sales price. They're not $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, or $5,000 EMDs. Okay, we're talking about 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7% of the sales price of your home. All right, so we're talking $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 that's being held in escrow that you will not have access to if your home does not sell, and they will literally keep that money. Okay, so now you're out of $20,000, $40,000, $50,000, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, so the average days on market right now are about 60 days in some areas, about 60 days. So that's why I say timing is everything. Timing is everything. You should find your new construction home first, hire an agent like myself to assist you. Find a new construction home first, okay? And then once you sign that sales contract, you want to put your home on the market around that 3-month time frame prior to completion, because the days on market are about 60 days. Okay, so you want to time this perfectly or close to perfect. If for any reason the builder is they have delays they're dealing with, and your home is still under construction for another month or two, you can add into your disclosures on the sale of your home that you may need to possibly rent your home back from the new buyer who buys it. Okay, we call that a rent back. So you may say, hey, I'm buying new construction. I may need to rent my home back from you for about, let's say, 35 to 60 days or so. If it comes down to that, right? If the home is not complete. Okay, but I will say this. Yes, you can stay with family. Of course, you could lease an apartment for 3 months, 6 months, a short-term rental, whatever the case may be, right? But I'm all about comfortability and making this a smooth process from the beginning to end, because you do not want to put yourself in a bad situation where you are now obligated to buy a home, or possibly lose your EMD, or possibly incur fees if you don't need that, right? That's why it's okay if you sign a contingent contract based on the sale of your home. Okay. And so that also points me back to hiring an agent who is experienced in this field, not just your cousin or your brother or your uncle who has a real estate license that they don't use right now just because they want to earn a commission. Okay, you don't want to hire people like that, because this is a serious transaction. You're buying a brand new home, and you want to make sure you're dealing with an experienced agent. You want to make sure you're hiring an experienced agent, because if not, you can find yourself in hot water. So that was my tip for today. I hope that you all have a great day, and I will see you soon.